Yo, what's going on? What's going on? So, Diddy has officially told the judge that he's not taking a stand. So he officially said that. The judge said, judge said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yes." "Have you talked to your attorneys?" He said, "Yes." And he said, hold on. And he also said, "Judge, you're doing a good job." He also said that to the judge. I got that confirmation from somebody I know that was in the courtroom. Sorry about that. It was loud in there. Um, so he officially told the judge again that he's not taking a stand. The judge had to talk to him about it. Like, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yes." He said, "The judge, you're doing a good job." And so that's official now. It's everything is well, these people can't drive out here, man. It's official. He officially said that he's not taking a stand. So, sorry, I was distracted. I thought somebody was gonna hit me. Um, so that's been official. He's not taking a stand. Told the judge he's doing a good job. And that's it. It's official now. This thing is over. They getting ready to, the jury or whatever. Then they getting ready for closing statements. But here's what's, they don't have court tomorrow. They told the jury not to come in tomorrow. Here's what's unusual though. They said the closing, that could be from Thursday to Friday. That's crazy, man. Why such a long closing? And then, which means that the jury will officially have this thing Monday. They'll officially have the case Monday. So that's the way it's looking. The jury is getting ready to have this case. And Diddy, if he's found not guilty on everything, he's looking at his final weekend in lockup. And I'm gonna tell you something, from everything they played today and the text messages and everything, I'm very, I give him a huge chance. I give him a huge chance on coming home. There's doubt for me there. This wasn't no sex trafficking, man. This is just a weird ass relationship they had. That's what it was, man. Officially, right now, if I was on the jury, I'm saying not guilty on everything. Not guilty on just everything. Not guilty. So that's how I feel about it. I don't have any, nothing to gain here from saying that. I just don't believe in the case for the government. I think they overreached here. They went into his bedroom and they criminalized it. They criminalized his bedroom. He had a weird relationship, no doubt. But it wasn't no criminal organization, man. It wasn't trafficking either. So if that's the case, if they get him on that, everybody should be worried that's doing the same thing. They definitely couldn't get him on tax evasion. I know they were looking into it. But that's just my opinion on it. After, I'm leaning towards not guilty right now. But again, I am not the jury. And that's just what it is. Um, I'm being objective here. I looked at it. It's not. He's not running no criminal. I don't think so. And it's not trafficking either. So that's just what it is. This man had. They were in a relationship over 10 years, and he was with other women. She knew about it. He just had a kinky relationship. His kinky relationship turned criminal. That's basically what they're saying. I don't agree with the domestic stuff, like I had said before, because that's obvious that he did that. It's very obvious. But that's not what he's really kind of not on trial for. A little bit, because they saying the coercion, but nah, man, this wasn't it. This might be a case they losing. I don't feel confident for the government, though. And I'm looking at it from both sides. I'm trying to look at it from the government. This is not a case where you look at it in black and white on paper. You have to look at everything that was said in its totality. There's no smoking gun here. You got to put it all together, and I'm putting it all together. I'm not just reading the statute. This is something you might have to go outside of. Like, was he really trafficking her, man? I don't think so. She originally came up with that book that detailed everything. I don't think that's by accident. And then here come the lawsuit. And then if you see what was written in the lawsuit, that was the outline for this trial. I think that's what I think. That was the outline for this trial. And here come the trial like 2 weeks later. Nah, I'll vote not guilty here. They got to come correct on the next one. This one, nah, I'm not feeling this one. Me personally. But that's not to say I'm not the jury, though. For sure, I'm not. It's some doubt there. They have not reached their burden. It's too much doubt. See, here's the thing. How I came to my conclusion, there's too much doubt for me because of those text messages. Now, you might say that she was saying the right things to keep him, but I don't know what was in her mind at that particular time. And, hey, it's gone. I don't know what was in her mind at that particular time. And that's what I want to say. I don't know what was in her mind. I wasn't there. And I want to know why they didn't call the rest of the male entertainers. I would have liked to hear more from them so I can get a clear. See, I don't want to just hear his side. I don't want to hear her side. I want to hear a third party. That's where they messed up at. We didn't have enough of a third party in this to tell us what happened. I need a third party because she could say one thing to satisfy the government. I want to hear from one of the workers. I want to hear that. I want to hear from one of the workers that the reason why she ran out of that hotel is because she didn't want to be on the freak off. I have doubt now that she left because of the freak off. It could have been something else. Because that male entertainer, Jules, he didn't testify. I find that problematic that he didn't testify. I wanted to hear that third party from the room that day, and we never heard it. But the reason why we probably never heard it, because he wouldn't have fit their narrative. There's too much doubt there. He's not guilty. He's definitely not guilty, man. This is definite. I'm for sure now, definite not guilty. He's definitely not guilty. Definitely. His lawyers did a good job as far as not putting on a case, because there's none. There's no case. And I've been watching these trials well over 10 years. He's not guilty. This is laughable. This is a laughable case. He's not guilty, man. And if he is found guilty, this is going, I believe, remember I said this, because other people will claim it. This going to the Supreme Court. It's going all the way there. He'll have enough action to where this will go all the way there. This is definitely, and I honestly believe, yeah, this is definitely not guilty. Nobody can convince me now. He's not guilty. That's why they harped on the videos again today, because they want to play on the jury emotional strains. I'm gonna go back to what this guy said. He said, Max, these are New Yorkers, man. They gonna see right through this. Not just New Yorkers, just anybody with common sense. Anybody with common sense, man. Now, yeah, not guilty, man. This is clear cut, not guilty. They did not. Here's the reason why. I don't need to know all of the details. The fact of the matter is, we didn't hear much from a third party. We heard from two of them. I wanted to hear from Jules. I wanted to hear from the guy that was with them for 6 years. We didn't hear from him because he's talking on Tasha K right now and saying Cassie lying. Now, no wonder he didn't come to the trial if he thinking like that. No wonder. No wonder he didn't come to the trial if he's sitting up there saying she lying. That's not going to fit their narrative. No wonder closing statement's going to last 2 days. They're reaching. You don't listen. If they had him dead to rights, they don't need 2 days. They only need 2 hours, not even. If that. A closing statement, 2 hours is enough. Defense, 2 hours is enough. That's it. I don't even think they're going to provide a rebuttal, meaning they go twice. Man, what's up with these damn, I don't got nothing for you, sir. Man, I must be the animal whisperer or something. I must be the animal whisperer. I got, that's a good sign, actually. Somebody told me that. I'm convinced, man. It's they don't need closing statements. Should not be Thursday and Friday. Closing statements should be just one day. That's it. And deliberate. You don't need that long. The defense at best for this, defense only need 2 hours, man. I already got my mind made up. And I'm the 13th juror. My mind already made up. There's too much doubt to send him away for life. Whether I like him or not. There's too much doubt. I don't know what was in her mind that day when she said she was wet. She said she's sitting up there wet. Now, you could say that she said that to satisfy him, but I don't know that. Yeah, it's too much doubt for me, man, to put him away for like that. If all the jury had my mindset, he'll be out of here Monday. The deliberations will last 20 minutes. Just enough time for us to fill out the jury forms and share some pleasantries. 20 minutes is over with. Not guilty. As soon as we get back there, it's like we got a verdict. But that's a whole fact. And they gonna say on the news, how did you come up with it so fast? It was it's too much doubt. They left too many holes. So that's how I see it. Yeah, man, that's how I see it. There's too much doubt. There's so much doubt, I don't even know what to say. I know one thing. It's so hot out here. It's too hot. It's too hot to do anything. It's like slavery hot out here, yo. Holy crap. Shout out to the ballers, man, and going to the court to play ball. That's dedication. I remember those days. 100 degrees out here shooting the ball around, dreaming. But yeah, there's too much doubt for me to say. It's too much doubt for me to put him away for 20 years or more. Yeah, there's too much doubt, man. But yeah, Monday it'll be over. Monday, the jury is gonna have the case Monday. Like I said, if it was up to me, we'll deliberate for 20 minutes. Actually, I'll give him an hour. I'll give him an hour, and then fill out the jury forms. Yeah, I give him enough hour just to go to the bathroom, and they're like, Mr. I'm like, bailiff, we got the verdict. Is that my car? Nah. He need 10 to 15 years. What for what? For the domestic, probably. It's because of the domestic, you thinking. You said it's only 74 degrees where you at? Can the state now charge him with the case? Nah. They could charge him with something else. Yeah, he wasn't charged with domestic, but that's probably why people thinking that, because they can't get past that. But he not being charged with that. I can't. People are reluctant. Watch, it'll be either not guilty all the way down, guys, or a hung jury. Watch. People are not going to be so reluctant to put him away for life and have that on their conscience, and there's doubt. There's no way. I'll be at the courtroom. I don't even know if I want to be there for closing arguments, man. I really don't want to be there. I'd rather roll up there for deliberations. But I guess I'll show up. You said 3-way, but see, here's the thing. This is a case, I had said this earlier. You got to go outside of the statutes for a minute and put your common sense together and say, was this really a criminal organization? I know that they tackled him with it, but here's the thing. It might be a criminal organization, but guess what? There's too much doubt. We didn't hear from Jules. We didn't hear from him. He was in a hotel room that day. We didn't hear from him. We didn't hear from a lot of the talent. We didn't hear from Jonathan Oddie. We didn't hear from him. We didn't hear from the bodyguards. We didn't hear from KK. Nah, man. I'm sorry. And trust me, I was looking for it. I mean, obviously, there's no smoking gun. This is circumstantial. You got to put your thinking cap on for a minute. Like, come on, man. Did they really just overcharge him or what? I think so. No, I know so. Ain't no thinking now. I got my verdict. Not guilty all the way down or a hung jury. He is facing a life sentence. Essentially, he's 55. He is facing a life sentence. Yeah, putting a hostile witness on the stand. I get that. I get why they didn't do that. But I have too much doubt. I'm not having that on my conscience. Putting that brother away for life, man. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting that brother away like that just because, you know. I don't feel right putting that brother away like that. All right. All right. All right. Oh my God. It's like 200 degrees in the car. Ooh, Lord. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's so hot out here. I'm losing weight. I'm losing weight just standing out here, yo. That's how you know it's bad. How you losing weight just standing? I'm losing weight just talking. You feel me? Man, you would think I'd be used to the heat because I'm in the South, but no, I'm not. Not like this. Shout out to the people out here jogging. Oh, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? You know that's dedication. You out here jogging with it. You out here getting your jog going. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh, I found some shade, baby. Oh yes. They got greedy because they want to go after them assets. But that's my thoughts on it, you know. If you feel like he's guilty, then so be it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You feel me? We will see if there is a guilty all the way down. Boy, if it's a guilty all the way down, and I'm in that courtroom, I might need some milk. Hey, Max, you okay? Bailiff, Max is acting up. Max acting up. Max needs some milk. Lord have mercy, I need some milk. I'm like, you know how they say no outbursts in the court? I need some milk. What's up, Selena? Hey. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, all them charges, that was all a part of it, I think, in my opinion. Don't take what I say. Damn, you should see the sweat on my head, boy. I'm out here losing all kind of weight. I feel like I've been in a swimming pool. Go and hydrate in a second. I ain't even been out here that long, but I need it though. I need a good sweat. But yeah, man, all them cases that came up, see that added the shock value to it. Like, damn, they had him out to be all types of craziness. I tell you one thing, if he don't slow down after this, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? I don't know what to tell you. You said you had your heat on for the last 2 nights. Where you live at, ex-con? You in Canada or something? Where you live at? It's scorching in Canada right now. Where are you at? But of course, you know, people like me, they not, they not promoting that when I say he ain't guilty, man. They not promoting that. Now, if I make a title and say that, if I come back right now and make a title saying Puff will be found guilty on all charges, watch it run up, yo. It's heat, man. Man, that's why I say he in trouble for that. Because he got the empire against him, man. That's what I think. He got the whole damn empire. Boy, I had to get under this tree. Boy, I needed this sweat. I ain't gonna lie to you. I needed this. I walked around here earlier. I did a few laps. Boy, I was soaking. Whew. You know it's gonna be hot when it's hot in the nighttime. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, it's so hot. You know how they say the crime go up when it's hot? Nah, not in this heat. It's too hot to do crime. You've been on passed out trying to do a little crime out here. You've been on passed out trying to get a billing in. Possible 8 to 10 year conviction on transportation to engage in, he ain't engaged in no prostitution. They weren't prostituting. They weren't prostitutes. They weren't prostitutes, man. You must be, and he wasn't getting charged with the sex workers. He getting charged with Cassie and Jane. He not getting charged with the other guys. The guys are not on there. The guys are not on there. Cassie and Jane, man. They not prostitutes. They not prostitutes, man. So that's it. That's how I feel, man. You know? What you want me to do, man? You want me to get on the hate train? Oh, they got him. I don't feel like they got him. I have to keep it 100. I don't. I don't mind if you disagree. I don't mind that. I really don't. You got to. All right, he guilty of being a freak. I tell you that much, for sure. He guilty of the domestic stuff, and he guilty of being a freak. I'll be doing the most as a juror. I'll be like, excuse me, judge, we have a question. You know how the jurors that have a question? All the jurors be looking at me shaking their head. They're like, what's your question? Here's my question. Can we write down another charge for being a freak or domestic violence? Can we do that? And how many years is that? Can we write down for being a freak, man? No, sir, that's not the charge. The charge is not being a freak. Well, how about domestic violence? Can we charge him with that? Because he sure as hell did that. No, Max, that's not a charge. All right, then. Well, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We got our verdict. We'll be back. Not guilty. I saw some of the lawyers in court that's representing some of the alleged, they just see money, man. They just see money. We gonna get him and this and that. That's what they said. We're gonna get him. They like he done regardless. That's what they said. He done regardless. So.
Let's go. Now?
But yeah, they said he done regardless, man. Whew. He done regardless. It ain't up to me though. Just know that. Civil court is a lower standard. You said no burden of proof in a civil case was the preponderance of evidence. Is it likely to be true or not? Each side starts off at 50-50. If one side tips in the favor just a little bit to doing it, then that person's gonna be found guilty. One side or the other. If it's likely that that person is lying just a little bit, not guilty. That's civil case. You said, I hate when y'all blame victims for not going to the police. I didn't say that. Did I say that, y'all? I didn't say that. I didn't say that she didn't go to the police. I said not guilty. Who said that? I didn't say I take DV lightly. Did I say that? I didn't say that. I just said if well, some people have a right to think that. Why didn't they go to the police? A lot of people have a right to say that. But some people don't go. We already know that. Some people don't go to the police. I know I'm just adding on to what you guys are saying to make conversation. That's all, Melody. No, it's not reported. This is what I want to say to everybody. The moment that happened, please go to the police. You know why? Because nowadays, you're going to get your justice. This ain't like it was in the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. And please go to the police or call me up. I'll take you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people off the hook. You see what I'm saying? Don't let these people off the hook, man, by waiting so long. We in 2025 now. We could do this. But yeah, most of it is not reported. Or domestic violence. Oh man, I feel a breeze. I just felt a little bit of breeze just now. I mean, look, well, we got to start going to the police. This is what I recommend. Get some people down with you. You don't have to go by yourself. You don't have to go by yourself. This is a human issue. Remember I said this is a human issue? It's a human issue. But some people, the domestic violence is not reported for many reasons. We already know the reasons because they think nobody gonna believe them. But I'm telling you now, in 2025, you'll have a better shot in 2025 as opposed to years ago. And I don't care how powerful the person is. If you feel like they powerful and nobody believe you, just go anyway. Because you might get something done. You might get something done.
What's up, bro?
Hey, how you doing? Hot enough for you? Yeah. Getting his his run on out here. You said Cassie's consent doesn't excuse the charge under the Mann Act. Well, yeah, we know. We already went through the Mann Act. You just wasn't here. I already went through the Mann Act. I went through that yesterday. I don't went through it so many times, but nobody watch it, man. And we already went through the Mann Act already. Trust me. Everybody here, you could press 1 if I broke it down. Somebody please press 1. Please press 1 if I broke it down. Oh, yes, please press 1. If somebody heard me break it down. I broke it down. We don't even got, everybody here know what the Mann Act is. Sat? Because I broke it down. We already know that. We know what the Mann Act is, but I'm saying that there's some doubt there. We know what the Mann Act is. Yeah, we broke it down. See, my decision is overriding my education. Because I'm looking at this in its totality. We already been educated on already over here. We already know what the Mann Act is. We already been educated on it. And if the jury come back and find him guilty, I will understand. This is not going to be a situation where, like Zimmerman, I'm going to be blasting the jury. I'm not. Sat, we already went through the law already. You weren't here. You were not here, man. We already went through the law. We already went through it, Sat. Everybody know the law already. We all know it. There's not one person here that don't understand the RICO now. Not one. I'm telling you, if they've been listening and we've been rocking together, nobody is confused with the RICO. And we already know how they're applying it to them. Everybody knows. Everybody here understands how they're applying it to Diddy. Everybody understands it. Ooh, that breeze feel good, dog. Guys, that breeze feel good. Okay. You said, think Max is a paid guy by Diddy. No, Jason, they ain't pay me. You just haven't been here when I covered my other trials. How much they paying, by the way, Jason, how much they paying? Shit, it's too late to pay me now. It's over with. And you know why they shouldn't pay me? Because I don't get the views. So they paying me for no reason. If they are paying me, they paying me for no reason. But I'm not being paid, though. But think about it. Think about this, though. They would be paying me for no reason. Because I'm being flooded out, you know what I'm saying, in this situation. But I'm actually not being flooded out. I'm going to tell you what a lawyer told me yesterday. He said, you're not being flooded out. He said, people listening to you. He said, believe me, so people listen to you. They are. But they're not going to acknowledge it, but they are. They are. I'm starting to hear people say they're the 13th juror. I came up with that years ago. Ms. Vieska vouched for me. I said that 10 years ago. People are starting to say it now. So yeah, they listen to me. They most certainly do. But they're in the bushes with it. They're not going to give me that credit. They don't even give me a shout out. They're not even going to give me a shout out. You feel me? I don't want one either, but they're not going to give me one. I interviewed with, I think it was NBC Dateline. Everybody came up to me and said that my knowledge level of the law was impressive, that I'm not a lawyer. They said that to me. So yeah, they listening. But the thing is, I don't fit their narrative because I'm too independent. Which is understandable because, you know, you got to have somebody that like-minded individuals. But trust me, they're listening. Trust me, they are. I just don't fit the narrative. Oh, Mac, I'm gonna have to do it later. I forgot to set it up like that. When I go on here, oh, let me see something. Nope, every time I go on here, if I don't set it up immediately, I can't do it. I actually went live on the YouTube app. That's why it looks dark. It's dark because every time I go on the app, it don't give me an option to put like a art up there or anything. They need to fix that. Yeah, I explained the facts so well. All right, watch this. Watch this, at. There's going to be more people that's going to say guilty in here than not guilty. If you think he's guilty, press 1. Watch the ones go up. And we all still friends. We all understand. I understand how they applying it to him. Please press 1, y'all, and press 2 for not guilty. Or press 3 for guilty on some things. Watch. See, Crystal? What's up, Racing? What's up, Eric? It's going to be a lot of people press 1. Okay, guilty on some things. Most people are going to say guilty on some things. So we all in agreement. But I just have to be different. Y'all know that already. Y'all should know that already. We're not going to be surprised if he found guilty on something. We're not going to be surprised, and we're not going to down the jury either. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to down the jury. The jury is on the thing. But realistically, we don't know about all charges. That's being realistic. And we didn't get him into this mess. We sure didn't. But if you say he's guilty on everything, nobody's going to argue with you in here. Nobody. In fact, we need some people to do that so we can have a panel later so we could talk about it. But nobody is, I'm telling you, everybody in here right now, you could press 1 if you understand everything, if you understand the law. Everybody does. Trust me, there should be no 2s up in here. Everybody understands it. Everybody does. Actually, we became more educated on this, on how it applies to the federal. Everybody understands this law now. Everybody. Not one person don't not understand it. Not one. Everybody in here, we could say now that we're more educated before the trial started. We know how the Mann Act is being applied. We know how the RICO is being applied. We know how engaging in coercion by force, we know how they're applying it to them. Everybody do. Nobody is confused in here. I must say that. Nobody. Not one. If I sat up in here again, like, guys, we're going to have to go over the law again. Y'all get up out of here, yo. You're like, Max, you already did it already. Stop playing with us. You got to understand, like, with the technology we have now, nobody in here is confused about the law. Nobody. Not one. You only got to go over it one time. Ain't nobody confused no more. But this his fight. It's his battle to fight, you know. You said, what is CC? Content creator. Jason. Why do you keep mentioning other content creators' opinion in someone else's chat? I mean, because they do that because everybody watch everybody. That's why. That's the way it is. We all connected, believe it or not. When I go to my analytics, it says that my audience watch Tisa. What's the content creators, y'all? Tisa. Everybody is listed. Tisa is listed. Armand is listed. What's his name? What's my boy name? What's his name, y'all? I think the heat getting to me, yo. What's his name? Well, guys, what the one that be getting at people in the chat? What's his name, man? I be watching him, yo. Y'all think I'm gonna be watching these people, man? I'm subscribed to all of them. I'm subscribed to all of them. I'm a subscriber to all of them. Ticket TV, yes, that's my boy right there. Ticket don't, man, listen, you cannot convince Ticket that he not guilty, yo. He is guilty to Ticket. He's like, man, they got him. Armand is listed on my analytics. Tisa, Ticket TV, Make It Make Sense. Everybody. Denot. The lady from California. What's her name? Oh, shoot. Everybody's listed. So we all watch everybody. Everybody do. Or if some people you don't watch, some people you do. Yo, Ticket, I go in there just to wait for him to go off. And look, he get a lot of people in his chat. He don't miss nothing. He's talking, right? You think he's missing it? Nah, he not missing it. He will come for you, for sure. He told the ladies, you blocked. You blocked for being ignorant. He said, you came out the rafters with that, so you blocked. And that was like 20, 50 comments ago, and he caught it. Everybody listen to everybody. You say you hear talking points you emphasize. Yeah, we all there's nothing new under the sun, like that. I still listen to everybody, even though we got differences of opinion. I still a subscriber. Tisa is stylish, isn't she? It could be 90 degrees out here, and for her, it don't look like it. It could be 100 degrees. She's stylish. She don't care, yo. Whew. I know one thing. I'm getting out of this damn heat. It's a little breeze right here, though. Yeah, I listen to everybody. There were some people that I didn't listen to before, but I found out who they are from this, because I see them in court every day. So Nick at Night, that's who I was thinking about. I've been listening to her, though. A few others. I think Denot is funny. Okay. Hello. All right. Oh, I thought I was getting a call. But yeah, man, this everybody got their thing on it, their opinion and whatnot. But we gonna wait. I'm gonna be out there with them. When this thing hit the fan, I will be out there with them. Guys, it's gonna be crazy. Everybody gonna be going, man. It's crazy. Only people I think about is his family, you know, having to go through this. But his mom and stuff, you know. I can't, man. During deliberation, I can't tell y'all how crazy it's gonna be. Max, you on Nancy tonight? You said I'm out on Nancy tonight. You said I'm on what? Nancy? I don't think so. Yeah, tonight. I'm gonna do a panel, yeah, tonight. Yeah, tonight, Mac. What the hell is this I got? Oh, this ain't for me. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. Man, I thought that was for me. Be back a little later. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna be back. So I will talk to y'all in a minute.